This is Tokyo Tower, probably the most famous landmark in the entire city. It's been around since the 1960s, and today we're going to see 3 different apartments with fantastic views of the tower. So without further ado, let's go see the first. The first of the 3 is located just southwest of Tokyo Tower in the traditionally high-end Motoazabu area. This neighborhood formerly housed samurais and lords, but nowadays it's the home of wealthy people and also prominent embassies such as the Chinese and Qatari embassy. It's just up the hill from the beautiful Arisugawa Park and is also walking distance to Roppongi, Hiro, and Azabujuban Station. Let's go inside. And now we are inside the first of the 3 apartments we're going to be seeing today. This one is 100 square meter, or just about 1,100 square foot, 1 bedroom. Just bear with me here. 100 square meter plus 1 bedroom is considered gigantic for Tokyo standards, but pretty normal elsewhere, right? First thing you see when you walk in is this huge entrance area with this entire wall full of shoe storage. Yes, this is all shoe storage. Right next to that is your toilet. Yes, it is the only toilet in the entire apartment. So while this is not an automatically opening toilet, this is a Panasonic, very high-end one. It has an automatic cleaning feature baked into it. So basically, anytime you want to use the toilet, you don't have to clean it afterwards. It does it itself. Nicely done, Panasonic. And right next to that toilet, of course, is the bathroom. So let's go see that. First thing you see when you walk into the bathroom is this space over here. This is where you'll put your washer and dryer. They usually have combo units in Japan. If you look over on the wall here, this is a feature that you don't really see in Japan too often. This is hot water. Oh my God, hot water coming into the washing machine. They usually only do cold water over here. But you have hot water, so that's great. And right next to that, this being a larger 1 bedroom, you do have the space to fit a proper dual vanity sink. Yes, 2 bowls, and also you have all of this storage right over here, just showing off the cameraman over there, and something that my newly opened guest house in Ebisu right down the street also has. You can take a look at the video later. This right here, this little thing that says light, you put your hands right there, and without a touch, you already have your lights on, just like that. So if you have anything on your hands, then you don't want to get the switch dirty, you don't need to. You just do that, it's on, it's off, that's it. Now, coming over here, this is the only part of the entire apartment that has not been renovated. It would be this bath area. So this is original to the building, which is from 2012, but it's in great shape, so the current owner decided not to really do anything with it. And honestly, yeah, I like how it is. You have all this granite all over the walls here. The bathtub is a good size in general, you know? You can stretch out your legs if you're somebody like me who is 5'9", maybe 5'10" on a good day. At least that's what I tell people. But that is it for the bath itself. It's a standard Japanese style bath where you shower first and then you take your bath after you've already cleaned off. But yeah, it has all of the bells and whistles of a normal Japanese bath. Now, let's go see the rest of the apartment. So coming out of the bathroom, we're headed towards the living, dining, and kitchen. And right next to the kitchen, of course, is a nicely sized pantry, so you could put all of your granola and cereal and anything else that you want in there. But let's check out the kitchen area first. That would be right over here. As I was saying before, everything has been newly done in this place, including the kitchen. So first off, they've installed this nicely done granite countertop, and you have the islands in front as well, complete with its own storage and plenty of it. So right here we have our large sink. They tend to like really big sinks in Japan. You have your garbage disposal built into the sink, just like they do in America. So freedom, right? Right next to the sink is, of course, your dishwasher. It's a Miele. It is not full size, but it's still a good size compared to most in Japan. It does already have the 3 drawers installed, including the cutlery drawer on the top. So that's nice to have. Right next to that is your stove. This is also a Miele, and this is one of the more interesting ones, in my opinion. It is fully induction, so you don't have gas on here. You know, some people prefer that, some people don't. So you have 1 right here, and then 2 right here, but you can use them individually or have them be 1 unit altogether. I love having that. But that is the kitchen. Very nice, chic color, and yeah, really high-grade materials as well. Right next to that, once you've made all your food, you just step over here into your dining area. And you see, well, there's furniture in here. right? There's quite a lot of furniture in this apartment actually, and it is not just staged, it's actually all for sale. So if you want to buy any of this furniture, you can. Even if you want to buy these little cigar-looking candles, I think you can buy those as well, made from Versace. Well, that's pretty cool. But yeah, putting this down, you can see we've already headed over into the living room area. So this couch is perfectly positioned for where you put your TV. Right now, instead of having the TV, they decided to put two Care Bears over there. I mean, Bear bricks over there, including the one on the right, which looks like a Basquiat one. Those are not for sale, unfortunately. So in this living room suite, you can just tell how open it feels in here. And a couple of reasons for that. First off, they decided to kind of raise the ceiling here by maybe 30-ish centimeters, so about a foot up. So that makes it feel bigger. And then also the amount of windows that you have in here. This unit is not actually a corner. However, just because of the shape of it, if you look at the floor plan, you'll see that you have a little indentation right behind me. So you're getting extra light over there in kind of like a courtyard. Right, let's go take a look at that little courtyard, which you can access right over here. Coming out to this balcony, it kind of looks a lot smaller than it actually is. It's not just this area, which, by the way, is a pretty good size for Japan. You could easily fit a table and chairs out here with your nice view of the temple right next to you, of course. But this actually goes all the way around to just about where the other corner of the living room is. So you have the windows over here, you have a little pathway over there as well if you, for some reason, want to walk from this side of the living room to that side. But let's go back inside. So that was the balcony, and as I said, this is a one-bedroom apartment, so let's go see that one bedroom. And here is said bedroom. It's actually quite large, as you would imagine, considering it is, again, over 100 square meters or 1,100 square feet, give or take. But yeah, this is the bedroom. You have tons of storage. First off, right over here with your pretty substantially sized walk-in closet, complete with its own glass door. And you can tell right away that the sound is a lot more dead in here, just because of how it's made, which is nice. And it does not come with all of the Louis Vuitton and Hermes boxes, but I'm sure whoever buys this will have plenty of them to put in here as it is. Now, considering the title of this video and what I was saying in the intro as well, you would expect that this apartment has an amazing view of Tokyo Tower. And of course, it does. So this is the first of the three properties we're going to be seeing today. Again, it is 100 square meters, or just about 1,100 square feet. It's a one bedroom with an amazing view of Tokyo Tower, and this can be yours for 498 million yen. That comes out to about $3.4 million US, so that's a lot. But let's go see the second one.
The second one is in the historic Mita Tsunamachi neighborhood, an area between Azabujuban and Mita Station. It sits on top of a hill previously home to Tokyo's most prestigious families, and is now the location of the Italian and Australian embassies. It's most known for its quiet streets and as being a place to escape the craziness of the city. It's also where you'll find the Mitsui Club, a 100-plus-year-old manor that has been converted into the most exclusive social club in Tokyo. The next property, Mita Garden Hills, is located in Mita Tsunamachi and is one of the most expensive properties in Tokyo, with units regularly going for over $10 million. It features one of the nicest entrances of any building in the city and has private resident-only restaurants, lounges, a massive garden, an indoor golf driving range, a screening room, and even a private natural Lawson's only for those who live there. Now, let's go see inside this unit.
And now we are inside one of the most expensive apartment buildings in Tokyo, Mita Garden Hills. This is the first time that I'm showing this on this channel, and this is one of my favorite buildings in the country. So let's start off with this apartment. We have our storage right over here for shoes, but if you have more shoes than you can fit in that, you do have your walk-in shoe closet over here too. And if that isn't enough for you as well, you can always put even more in this extra storage right over here, which has very deep shelves in it, so you could take them out and maybe turn it into coat storage if you wanted to as well. This place is a 2-bedroom, so let's go see the first bedroom. Coming into the first of the two bedrooms, this is the master bedroom, and as you can see, it is quite spacious, and they've managed to even fit in a king-sized bed into here, and still have plenty of space. If you wanted to have a TV, you could just mount it right over there. If you don't want it, well, you can do what they've done over here, which is put a little lounge space in the corner. And the nice thing about this bedroom, of course, is that you have a walk-in closet, too. Now, most Japanese closets, walk-in or otherwise, will not have any shelves or anything built into them, but this place has these custom-built shelving units and also drawers that are, well, ready to go. So you don't have to buy any IKEA furniture in this place to put into your closet. You already have a very nicely done closet. Not much else to say about this bedroom other than the fact that it has a pretty cool city view, if you ask me. Well, actually, there is one more thing about this bedroom I didn't mention, and that would be the floor heating that you have in here. This apartment has floor heating not only in the living and dining and kitchen, like most apartments might, but also in the master bedroom as well. With that, let's go see the second bedroom. This is the second bedroom, and as you can see, it's not the biggest, right? But it does fit a full, or as they would call it in Japan, a double-sized bed. So you could use this as a kid's room or maybe even office. And they even have a little area over there, again, just for a lounge chair or a little reading nook or something like that. Plus, you do have a pretty decent-sized closet, at least for Japanese standards. So, yeah, it's a nice bedroom. Now, let's go see the bathroom. So coming outside of the second bedroom, wanted to show you this first. You have your toilet over here, and in Japan, generally speaking, the toilet and the bath are separate, and that is the case with this one too, and of course it does open for you when you walk in. So coming into the vanity over here, you can see that the builders decided to put this kind of fresco mosaic pattern on the wall. These are actual tiles, which is really nice, and they do have the matching color palette on the Villeroy and Bach, not one, but two, or dual vanity setup that they have over here. I love these bowls. Now, the bathroom area is right over here, and as you can see, it's a Japanese style bath. So you have an entire wet room, as you can call it, where everything in here can get wet, no problem. The traditional Japanese way of doing things is to take a shower first, right next to the bath, or even kind of scrunch down and just dump water onto your head, and then head right into the already filled up bath. And this is a perfect bath for one. It has these kind of seats all over the place, so if you don't want to face this way, you can always sit on the other side and just have like maybe half of your body submerged. Of course, this being a Japanese bath, you do have the automatic reheating feature in it. So you can take as long a bath as you want and still keep the same temperature in there. That's all controlled by this little guy over here. That's it for the bath. So let's go see the living, dining, and kitchen. Now coming into the living, dining, kitchen, standing at this exact space, you can see the first hint of, well, your view from this beautiful condo of Tokyo Tower. We'll get to that in a second, but right over here we have, of course, our sink, and surrounded by that, of course, you have these beautiful quartz countertops too. So the sink is pretty large. It's a Japanese style sink, of course, with two faucets, one of which being your filtered water faucet. And right below that, you do actually have a garbage disposal. And this is not a given in Japan, hence why I always say it in the videos. So over here, this is considered a luxury item. Now, right next to that, you do have your Miele full-sized dishwasher right over here, ready to go. And this is, of course, the newest model, so you do have the capsule built into it, which means that you don't have to refill your dishwashing detergent every single time you use it. Next to that Miele full-size dishwasher, you have another Miele item in here. They went full Miele for this one. This is your induction heat stove. It's a 4-burner induction stove, but you can also use it as a 2-burner with the kind of settings that they have in it. So if you want to have a bigger pot or something on here, you can have 2 heat sources running on it at the same time. Now, coming right over here, we can get into the dining area of this place, which is a nice little nook to the side of the kitchen. And as you can see right now, they have a 6-seater table in here. If you wanted to fit an 8-seater, you could as well, but it would be a little bit cramped. Now, next to this though, we do have the balcony. So let's go see what that looks like. Here is your balcony, and it's honestly not the biggest that we've shown on the channel, but it has one of the best views that we've seen. You could already kind of see it in the reflection of the window, but take a look at it now. Now, coming back in from the balcony, you can see you also have an entrance into the living area. And yeah, this is a great little space just to have a little living set like this, and maybe even have a TV on that wall over here. And right now they have this beautiful furniture in here. It is not included in the price of this condo, but you can buy the entire set if you want to. Now let's talk about the specs of this place. The whole condo is 102 square meter, or about 1,100 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And as you can see, you have these beautiful views of Tokyo Tower from this side of the condo. Now this place can be yours for 995 million yen, which right now comes out to just about $6.3 million. That is a lot of money, but you have this fantastic view and you're in one of the most exquisite buildings in the entire country. Now, let's go see the second property.
The last property in today's video is actually the closest to Tokyo Tower, at a mere 13-minute walk away. It's in Toranomon, a neighborhood famous for Toranomon Hills. This complex has tons, and I mean tons, of restaurants, bars, hotels, everything. This area used to be a strictly business district, and even its local shrine is dedicated to success in business. Come here in New Year's and you'll see hundreds of salarymen making the trek up its famous stairs to pray for their sales in the year to come. Also, it has one of Tokyo's best South Indian restaurants, Nirvanam. Get the chili chicken. Now, let's go see inside.
And we're finally in the third of the 3 apartments we're going to be seeing in this video. This one is just down the street from the second one that we saw. So even though this is the smallest of the 3 places that we're seeing today, you still have this nice little entranceway and plenty of shoe storage right over here. You have this door here, and also these 2 guys right here. These open up. I put my sunglasses in there, it all works out. Just like the other 2 though, you'd have your bathroom right next to the entrance. So let's go see that. And here is that bathroom. Just like the other ones, you have your place to put your washing machine. This one is unfortunately a single vanity, but it is, in my opinion, the nicest sink of all the ones that we've seen. First off, you have the Zucchetti faucets right over here, and also a Villeroy & Boch sink in the middle of that, plus this custom-made granite countertop all the way around. Looks very nice and it feels great too. Of course, this guy does open, so you have all that storage over there too, and you run right into your bath right over here. So it is a good size for maybe a, I don't know, couple or single dude who wants to live in here. It's not the biggest, but does the job, right? Good little bath for a good little apartment. So let's go see the rest of it. One thing I wanted to point out about this apartment is that it has a much more classic design than the other places that we've seen, even on the channel as a whole, not just in this video. You can see with these doors, for instance, they have this nice carving into them, and that also has this little doorknob right here, which is a little more intricate than most places you'll see. It has a little bit more heft when you open and close it, but you can't really tell over video, unfortunately, but trust me. So coming right through here, we get into the living room. So let's start in the kitchen area of this living, dining, kitchen, open concept room. Just like that door that I showed you a minute ago, this countertop, for instance, has a little bit of a classic design on it with these kind of hand-carved edges to it. Makes for a really nice touch. You have this large sink, as you always do in Japan. This one again with a garbage disposal built in right there. And right above the sink, you have this Hans Grohe faucet with one of these guys on it, one of these little sneaky guys, just to get all the bits out of the bottom of the plates that you can't get otherwise. And right next to that, you do have, again, a nice little Miele, not full size, not mini, but kind of right in the middle, Goldilocks as they would call it, dishwasher. Everything here is brand new, by the way. Next to that, very standard in Japan, you have your 3-burner gas stove, just right there. And of course, didn't mention this in the other ones, but you do have a fish grill right here. So you put your fish, or you put in many people's cases, a little bit of toast or something right there, put it in, you slap that button right there, and in a few minutes you have everything you want, perfectly grilled, or in my case, completely overburned. But that is the kitchen. Let's go see the rest of this room. If you look at the floor plan of this apartment, you'll notice that this room is pretty well divided between the dining area and the living area. So let's check out the living area first. As you can see, they've already set up a nice couch area right here. They have a painting where the TV would be. You sit down right there. That's a good distance, in my opinion, right? But if you don't like looking at a TV, you could arrange this a bit differently to look out at your amazing view. And to be honest, I think this might be the best view of the day we had so far, except you'll notice that there is one thing missing. Well, the namesake of this video, Tokyo Tower. We'll get to that later. But right next to here is the first of 2 bedrooms. So this entire place is 68 square meters, or just about 730 square feet, and it is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Here is that first bedroom. Does the job, right? Not the biggest, but do have some storage over here at least. I think this would be perfect for an office. You have plenty of space to store whatever you would need in here. Maybe even a guest room could work as well. But you have a lot of light in this place too, which is nice. It is a corner unit after all, and you have this little balcony. And I mean little, just for whatever purpose you would want to have a little balcony for, you know, just to stand around and look at the greenery down there. So let's go back in. So coming out of that first little bedroom, let's make our way over to where the dining room area is. So you can see they fit a 4-seater table right over here, a nice round table. What I like about this room is, of course, you get that great view just like you did in the living room as well, but you also have a little bit extra light coming out from where this nice balcony is over here. But let's go into the master bedroom, which I really like about this place. This is the master bedroom. As you can see, it's very large considering the total size of the apartment, but it has plenty of space, of course, to have your bed maybe right over there, your lounge space over here, maybe a desk or something like that to do your makeup or to do your work or something like that. What I really like about this place, first off, is you have a massive walk-in closet right over there, which you can see right now, and of course, the view is spectacular. This is a video about Tokyo Tower views, so let's go see the Tokyo Tower view, which is right over, not there. No, not there. No, that's not, oh, yeah, there, right there. That's your Tokyo Tower view. So let's talk about the details of this property again. It is 68 square meters, or just about 730 square feet. It is a 2-bedroom and 1 bath, but it's on the 19th floor, so you have amazing views of Tokyo Tower. Now this place can be yours for the tiny, tiny amount of 358 million yen, which comes out to just about $2.5 million. Yes, that is a lot of money. We saw 3 properties today that all had spectacular views of Tokyo Tower. Which was your favorite? Please leave it in the comments below. Now make sure to subscribe and follow us on everything that you'd like to find more videos like this in the future. And until next time, thanks for watching.